at a time when men would fight for riches. She was the wealthiest of them all. Her name was Khadija, and she was the wife of our holy prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him. Not only did she have an excellent business and skills in commerce, but she also had a heart of gold. She had taken all of her wealth, all of her riches, everything that she had accumulated through her entire life, and she gave it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today as we welcome our author for the Ramadan Around the World story time, she shares something similar with Lady Khadija, may Allah be pleased with her. And it's actually her name. Today, we are welcoming Sister Khadija Khaki of Lunar Learners. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, Sister
Wa alaikum
Khadija?
salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Now, in that intro, I talked about Lady Khadija, the wife of our holy prophet, may Allah be pleased with her, and she had actually given away all of her money, and your name is Khadija too, so I was wondering if I could give you my bank account information. I mean, do you think maybe, I don't know, is that asking for a little bit too much maybe? Okay, sorry, I get carried away. But, Sister Khadija, now you are the author of Lunar Learners. Now, you had told me in our previous event that you were inspired by your daughter. Tell us a little bit about your daughter.
She is a 4-year-old going on 14-year-old, very, adventurous and artistic child who loves to read and loves to be active and, just takes inspiration from, everything around her. And I think that seeing her grow up and seeing how much she absorbs from the things in her environment makes me feel that it's so much more important that to surround our children with, the things that we think are important, and we want the values that we want them to pick up. So
I totally appreciate that. And it's funny. So I don't have a 4-year-old. I have a 2.5-year-old. And it is so true because she is growing up so quickly. And everything I do, she's starting to pick up on. Like, say, for example, the other day, I have this kind of silly habit. Most people for breakfast, they like to eat things like eggs or cereal. I like to eat leftovers of dinner from the night before. So things like biryani or like dal or like, I don't know, chicken. But I eat it in the morning for breakfast. And it turns out my little daughter, 2.5 years old, Kauthar, for breakfast, all she wants to eat is dinner. And that's, you know what? If that's not kids learning from their parents, and I don't know what is. So, Sister Khadija, tell us a little bit about Lunar Learners.
So I started this company a couple of years ago, and the inspiration behind it was trying to make Islam fun for children, make it engaging, and to bring a creative aspect to Islam for our youngest readers. And so, the way I wanted to reach them initially was through books, and that's where the inspiration behind the Prophet series came. So at present we've got 3 Prophet stories. One is Adam and God's creation, the adventures of Noor's Ark, and Ibrahim the Builder. And through these stories and through Islamic Cross, we're trying to inspire kids to connect to their prophets and connect to their faith in a relatable way. And sort of that's what we're trying. Our mission is.
Alhamdulillah. And I have to say you're doing an amazing job. So I happen to have all 3 of those books, and I read them with my daughter, and she loves them. And I'll tell you, one of the things that she loves about them, and one of the reasons why you guys are going to love them, is because they're so whimsical and so funny, and they're animals, right? So it's like, when we think about the story of Prophet Noor alayhi salam, thinking about it from the perspective of those animals that were going on the ship, oh my gosh, how can you even come up with it? It's amazing. And you know what? If you guys know me, Amin from Noor Kids, you'll know that I have a thing for animals because our characters in Noor Kids are animals too. So, Sister Khadija, which book are you going to be reading with us today?
So today I'm going to be reading Ibrahim the Builder, which is sort of one aspect of the things that we remember Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam for.
And I can't wait because Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, like, his story is one of the most epic stories in the whole history of Islam. And this is, I think, just one of the specific stories from his life. So I can't wait for everyone to read it. Now, Sister Khadija, I have to ask you a question, and I'm just kind of curious. I had shared that my daughter likes to eat dinner for breakfast, which is kind of a little bit funny. I'm curious, will you remind me what your daughter's name is, and does she do anything funny?
Her name is Layla. God, so many things. Definitely, right now, she's using the strangest lines like, "You never know," for everything, even if you do know the answer. You never
Oh
know.
my goodness. So it's like, hey, Layla, did you eat breakfast? You never
You
know.
never know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So that's why you said she was like 4 going on 14, because she's like an
Exactly.
adult. Allahu
Uh-huh.
Akbar. Wonderful. Okay, well, that sounds great. Now, while you start sharing your screen, Sister Khadija, I just want to remind everyone that, alhamdulillah, this series, the Stories from Around the World series, is made possible by Helping Hands Relief and Development, HHRD. As you are thinking about your zakat this Ramadan, do keep Helping Hands in mind. As an organization, they do a whole host of work around the world in relief and development. All right, I am going to put your screen up over here. All right, very good. And over here. All right, and I want everyone to say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. All right, Sister Khadija, you are ready to go.
Ibrahim the builder. Smash, crash, scratch. The dust flew as the walls grew. "What's all that?" snapped the fox. "More construction," moaned the ox. "Mecca is really changing," sighed the donkey. "Don't be such a grump," teased the monkey. "Didn't you hear? Something very exciting is soon to appear." "Doesn't look like much to me," mumbled the donkey. "A black rock and some building blocks." "That is no ordinary black rock. It came from the heavens," squeaked a gecko. "Who's been commissioned for this build?" inquired the fox. "None other than Ibrahim," announced the jaguar. The animals gasped at the sound of Ibrahim's name. "This has to be something special if Ibrahim is doing it," exclaimed the gecko. Am I missing something? Who's Ibrahim?" asked the camel. "Who's Ibrahim, you ask?" scoffed the jaguar. "Not only is he a prophet, a messenger of God, but he is also an extraordinary man." Some gazelles leaped by as they overheard the commotion. "This all sounds intriguing. We want front row seats." Ibrahim and his son Ismail were working as a team, building away at full steam. 1, 2, 3, 4. More and more rocks were stacked on top. The animals looked on in awe. What did Ibrahim have in store? The camel spit as he gazed. "I think it's a boat," he said in a daze. "No, no," said the gecko. "It's a palace, I'm sure. Look at that big, beautiful door." Night after night and day after day, Ibrahim worked hard and hammered away. Then, finally, one day, it was done. The marvelous building stood tall in the shining sun. A solid cube known as the Kaaba, standing strong in the city of Mecca. "Wow! This is better than I could have imagined," proclaimed the fox. "What is it?" asked the camel. "What is it, you ask?" grunted the jaguar. "This is the house of God, a building that will stand the test of time and serve as a place of worship for every man, woman, and child. Every day, as Muslims go on their way, they will stop to remember God 5 times a day. turning to face the Kaaba that Ibrahim made and say a prayer that reminds them that God is always near. There was a stillness among the animals as they soaked in the beauty of the Kaaba, and each sat quietly and said a silent prayer.
I love that story. It is such a good story. Sister Khadija, mashallah, like congratulations. What an amazing story. And, um, you know, I'm even thinking back to when we read the story of Prophet Noor earlier this month. And every time I hear one of these stories, I just think about how, whimsical, how light, how creative they are. So, mashallah, good job, Sister Khadija.
Thank
So,
you.
P.S. Before we go any further, if I want to get my hands on one of these books or the set of all three, where do I find them and how do I get it?
You can find them on our website at www.lunarlearners.com, and over there we'll also have a list of our current retailers in other locations.
Oh my gosh, these are your kids? This is
Yeah.
Layla
Yeah.
and this is Alia.
This is Musa.
Oh, Musa. Oh, got it. Photos by Asia. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness. Allahu Akbar. Now, on here, I heard that there are also arts and crafts or printables.
Yes.
Is that true?
So we have crafts, especially also right now we have a 30 days 30 crafts for Ramadan, and these are just other crafts for Islamic crafts that you can do, some free printables and just things to take inspiration from. We also did a 99 names project, which has we've been working on names of Allah with my daughter, so you can sort of use those crafts if you want, to include in your daily.
MashaAllah, this is really, really special. Well, I hope the website is lunarlearners.com, which is lunarlearners.com. Sorry, I wish I had an accent, like a cool accent. I don't. But Allahu Akbar. So now, Sister Khadija, there you are. I was wondering, where did she go? There she is. Sorry. I mean, in this online age that we are, it's so easy to just kind of get lost in things. So, Sister Khadija, I know that you have a art and craft for us today, but and by the way, we went on the website and we saw that here, and we'll be able to do that. But I thought I wanted to mix things up a little bit because it's live, and I figure what. Let's throw a little wrench into things and see what happens, all right? There's a game that I like to play that's called Brainstorming Bonanza. All right. Now the game is simple. All right. The way it works is that our goal is to brainstorm. So by the way, Sister Khadija, I didn't even ask you. Do you have a paper and a pen close by?
I do. Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It would have been awkward if you didn't. All right. So what we got to do is we have to brainstorm. All right. Now, Lunar Learners uses animals. And so what I want us to do is have a competition to see who can brainstorm as many animals as possible. Now, here's the thing. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Amin, well, you invented this game. Amin, you knew that we were going to have this a game. And so you're thinking to yourself, well, Amin, this isn't fair. So here's how we're going to make it fair. Sister Khadija, you are going to come up with the letter. You are going to come up with the letter. And that letter is the one that we are going to have to brainstorm on. Now, that said, I know you're thinking, you're like, oh my God, what's the letter? Okay, so I'm going to put 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock, okay? And with that, Sister Khadija, I want you to say the letter.
G.
G. All right. And so I want everyone at home to grab your pencil, grab your paper, 1 minute and 30 seconds starting now. Man, this is difficult. Difficult. I got a really good one. All right, so we've got about 40 seconds left. I'm stuck now. Nah, so much pressure. I'm stuck.
Do they have to be real?
I mean, kind of, but you can just go for it. I don't think I have any more. I think I'm all done. And we are 3, 2, 1 out of time. All right, so let's count them. Sister Khadija, how many did you get?
I have like 6 or 7 and some iffy ones.
Okay, well that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8.
Oh.
I know. So let's see which ones we got. So Sister Khadija, why don't you go first? Which ones did you get?
I got goat.
Ooh, goat! That would have been a good one. Allah, I did not get goat. That's very good. All right.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. I got gorilla as well.
Gecko.
Ooh, gecko! That's a really good one. I didn't get it. Oh, man. See, but the thing is, it's not fair because you created this whole book that has all of these different animals in it. So you're like, I already know all the animals. Okay, all right. So gecko. This is very good. Okay.
Gazelle.
Ooh, gazelle. Allahu Akbar. That's also a very good one. I did not get that one.
Glowworm. Not sure if they will give me that.
What is it? A glowworm?
Yeah.
What exactly is a glowworm? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's real.
All right, we are going to have to go to Sheikh Google on this. Glowworm. Oh my goodness, a glowworm is a real thing. Oh my goodness. Do you have a glowworm in the story?
No.
No, you don't. Okay, all right, sounds good. So,
I should, huh?
like, just to clarify then, a glowworm, does it actually glow?
I think so. I think it has something in its body that can create light or something.
So like, if it's at night, you would see like these little creepy crawly things just like on the streets?
I can't say for sure, but I think something along those lines.
Ooh, sounds scary. Okay, all right, a glowworm. What else?
Where was I? Giraffe.
Giraffe, all right.
And then game. I'm not sure if you'll...
So I was thinking about game too, because like game like for hunting.
Yeah.
So I mean we'll accept it. We'll hold on. Let's go to the referees. Referees, will we accept it? No? Are you sure? Oh, come on. Come on. All right, the referees said that they'd accept. Now I know what you're wondering.
Goofy.
You said Goofy? As in like Goofy the Donald Duck Goofy?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's a good one.
That's
Very
when
good.
it started going out of...
It's a good answer. Was that the last one?
Yeah, I think that's the last one I've got.
Oh man, that was really good. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Okay, so let's see if mine count. I think mine are. So I got giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got gorilla. All right. I got goldfish because you know the story. I mean I was like okay, but then once I said gold, I was like okay, well, golden retriever, which is a type of a dog, and then I started a golden eagle, which
that's a good one.
Which is like a type of an eagle, and then I got a gray duck, because you know like duck, gray duck. I know some people say, oh, I could have done goose. Oh, no, I didn't do goose. Goose would have been a good one, but gray duck. I think a gray duck is a real thing. Should we? Let's just confirm.
I don't know.
We'll go to Google.
We're trusting you.
Let's see if this is a real thing. Gray duck. So, I mean, there's a gray duck tavern, gray duck toys, comfort food from around the world, gray duck. I mean, people eat it. I mean, you know what? Hold on. Let's go to the judges. Judges? It's unanimous. All of the judges, they all agreed. No, I'll be honest. There's no judges here. I'm the only one here. Everyone is at home. There's no judges. It's just me. Okay. I got and I think this is real too. I'm not sure. I got a grouper fish, which is like a type of a fish. All right, let's just go to make sure I didn't make that up. Let's just make sure. I think A grouper fish. Yep. Oh, sorry. It's a grouper fish. I'm.
I think we're going to take that off then.
No. The thing is, I did it. So the thing is, right, Khadija, I was doing it with an as grouper fish. It's like
really?
that's what it was. It's a grouper fish. Okay, and then I got a gull, like like a seagull.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which is a good one. So, all right, if I give myself half for the grouper fish and half for the gray duck, which both of them, then it would be tied 7-7, which I think is a really good and an appropriate place for us to end. So, hey, Sister Khadija, will you remind us, if people want to get the Lunar Learners series, where will they get it from?
Our website, lunarlearners.com, and of course Amazon. And then there's also a list of other stock is available on our website if you want to see other options.
Awesome. And you can also get arts and crafts on the website as well. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Amin Asr, author of Noor Kids. I want to thank you so much for joining us for Stories from Around the World, which is made possible by Helping Hands Relief and Development. Inshallah, we will see you at the same time, same place, but with another amazing author tomorrow. So with that, we will see you later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam.
Assalamu alaikum.